We seem to have a bit of a struggle with the fire. With everything around it burning. And the stuff on top is got a little bit of a struggle. You know what, those bark. Yeah, so that bark on the for the lay might have been a little bit has some moisture in it. So that could be my issue. Get some fuel on there. Alright, greetings one and all. How's everyone doing? I hope very well. Get a little tilt. So I'm not cutting my head off. We're going to be doing Hock Vittles beef stew. I actually had something, I was going to do a north side, but then I was looking in my food bag and I was like, oh, May 2023. I better, it's a month overdue, but I better get to it. I don't want it to go bad. And Hock Vittles actually has a pretty decent tasting beef stew. And I was looking around for something to eat with it, because I mean that's all you get. I mean it's gonna expand as I hydrate it. But I figured, well, there's nothing better than Bannock, so I'm gonna do a Bannock too. I'm probably not gonna do a full-length Bannock video because I already did one, which I'll link below. Enjoying a nice cup of coffee, so let's get to cooking. Let's see, we got, for that I need, how much water do I need? I need 12 ounces of water. And let's stand for 15 minutes. So I'll get it boiling. I'll get the stew, get the stew in, and I'll set it aside for 15 while I cook the Bannock. So perfect. If you're new to the channel and you're wondering where I get these grills from, unfortunately the owner, maker, developer no longer makes them. He said there just wasn't enough money in it, which saddens me. If I'd known that, I would have bought them all and then given them away. Alright, kind of a problem. I typically bring a measuring cup, but I forgot to bring one. I overlooked it, and there's no graduations on the container at all, so I'm gonna have to guess what 12 ounces is. Now there's lines on the side of the Nalgene, but I haven't pulled any out of there. Let me get my other one. Let's see. And of course it has to slosh around a whole ton. That's at 22. I guess I'll just have to eyeball it. Calls for 12 ounces. You know what? Let's extend a nice thanks to Mr. Smoke, who's a douche. As soon as I started getting my water, it changed directions right in my face. Yeah, you're the worst, Smoke. The worst. Man, everything just wants to jump on the ground today. So let's get my water going. So, let me get that right over the heat best I can. There we go. Let's get the Bannock mix made. Dude, I swear, I got up and moved my whole workstation to get out of Smoke's wrath. And you'll never believe what happened. I bet you're saying, no way that it followed you. Yes. Yes, it did. Oh man, I'm glad the camera was off because I let out a few little words of to show my disappointment. My language was not very nice. I was like, are you kidding me, you mother blanker? Jeez. Probably not gonna go into too much in detail, but I did want to mention though what I put in the mix today is I actually remembered the milk powder, but I also added a little bit of sage, because I knew I was gonna be eating a stew with it, and I also added a little of that garlic and herb that I use on my cast iron Wednesdays. So hopefully this will be more of a savory type bannock. I'm gonna cook it the same way I did the last week's. I'm gonna plop it in a pan and try flipping it over because I really liked it. You know what? I think I actually nailed the amount of water too. It's not too runny. It's mixing just fine. Money. I did remember my skillet, which I need to go dig out. Alright, I'm still waiting on the water, but I'm just gonna set that, teeter that right there, so it'll warm up. And fun fact, I never washed this to clean this out from the last time. There we go. I need to check the water, see where it's at, but I'm not touching that handle because I will get burnt. Alrighty. Oh, we're at a boil. Okay. I was literally still holding the oil bottle when I checked it. So we'll pour this guy in. We'll let that return to a boil. It shouldn't take long. Actually, it's already kind of doing it. I'm gonna give it about a minute to boil, and then I want to give it a good stir and then move it, so it's not going to be. That pan is good and hot. The fire might actually be a little too hot for what I'm doing, but. I need to move that now. Where's my dish towel? Stir. I want to set this basically right here. So it's still getting a little heat from the fire, but not a lot, just a little residual. I don't want to get my bannock going. Okay. Just like I did in my last video. Although I notice this thing is not completely flat. Make sure I get a little oil on the rivets. Got a little too much. I'll pour just a bit out. I was just wondering if I should call this a garlic sage bannock, but it's not like I put a ton in. And actually, I'm thinking this fire might be a little too hot for what I want to do. So I'm really going to have to watch it like a hawk. Ow, ow, ow. Gonna kneel down on a rock. A little bit of flour. Oh, come on, you dirty, dirty jerk. Push that around. Might be a little too much moisture in this. Just a tad. Call that good. Okay. Alright, so I'm not going to show every turn like I did in the Bannock video, because that's not really the highlight of the video. But I'm definitely going to be turning it and watching it like a hawk. Well, that kind of sucks. I'm smelling some charring. I think I might try flipping it. Maybe I'll get it on camera this time, because I was editing the other video. I noticed I was a little too high. I can see the view screen. See if we're burnt at all. Oh, you know what? That's not bad. I can live with that. The fire's throwing off a lot of heat today. Maybe I should let it burn down a bit more. Or maybe I'll do this and just kind of push some of these coals back. Yeah, I might do. Sure looking good though. Man, you see that flip? Oh yeah. Alright. I haven't looked at the stew yet. Ow, ow, ow. My thumb landed right on the handle. Ouch. I got my attention. Whew. Anyway, I think I was trying to say is I hadn't even opened the lid to the stew yet to see how it's looking. I'm kind of waiting for the Bannock to finish cooking, which it should be pretty close to being there. All right, so I just changed batteries. Let's have a look at this Bannock. Not bad at all. Look at that. That's gonna have to seriously cool down, because it is throwing off some massive heat. Check that out. Not too charred. Oh yeah. So I gotta do two things. One is I gotta get rid of get this off the fire so it's cool. Take a look at my stew. Not looking too bad. I see some water in there, but it is stew, so I don't expect it to be totally dry. No. Thought I was going to lose it. Well, that's how she looks. Forgot to look at the package to tell you what was all in there. There's like beef, couscous, and other stuff. Looks like beans. All right, let's go have a taste. Looks totally done too. Alrighty. So it was crushed tomatoes, tomato puree, salt, citric acid, beef, ground beef, 75% lean, 25% fat, beans, great northern mature seeds, canned low sodium onions, so nothing's perfect. Beef base, whole drum wheat, semolina, carrots, less than 2% of spices, contains meat, so net package weight 4 ounces, 660 calories if that's what you're wondering. Let's see, total fat 33 grams, 12 grams of saturated fat, 59 grams of cholesterol, or no, carbohydrates. Wow. Oh, but 13 grams of dietary fiber, which fiber reduces the number of carbs. So it's actually only 46. But still, you know, whatever. I don't feel like I'm straight. Come on. Yeah, it's tripod sometimes. So, I give this stew a taste. Just wonder if I got any fireplace ash through the lid. Hot. It's good though. It's real good. I think I nailed the water too. Luckily. I mean, it's not super thick, but there's still a little moisture in there. Everything hydrated well. The beans are nice and soft. And yet there's still a little bit of texture in there too, which I like. It's not just a pot of mushy mush. It's good. I wish I had some a little bit of Parmesan cheese thrown there. Yeah, I call that a win. Well, let's try the Bannock too. Pan's still hot? Nope. And of course, you never cut Bannock because it's bad luck. Ooh, a few little dough spots this time. I'm guessing my fire was a little too hot, so it charred the outside before cooking the inside. But those are the breaks. Getting a little bit of that sage and garlic. Yeah. It's garlic and herbs, and the herbs are coming through too, so. Unfortunately, you can kind of, don't know how well this is going to show, but you can see the doughy spot. Fire is a little too hot. I guess that's just my impatience. This nice big piece here is fully cooked. Yeah. The sage with the garlic and the herbs. Not to win. Wow, it's 4:32. That's about to just eat and then end this here and come back when I'm done. Well, I'll tell you what, pretty good. Well, there's all the stew. Last little bit of Bannock. I got a little doughy piece here, but I'll just give that to the animals. I'm also full now anyway, so. Alright. Well, lesson learned on the Bannock. Fire can't be too hot. Otherwise it chars the outside too quickly and the inside is not fully cooked. Last week when I was out here, the last Bannock video I did, really smoke. There was like one, probably like a finger, like pinky width of just a little bit of undoneness, but I just ate it too, but it was cooked much better, lighter in color too. So less fire. Lesson learned. Gotta remind myself that next time. Anyway, I do appreciate you watching. I will link Hawk Vittles' website down in the description, so you want to head over there and check him out. Probably, I'm sure you appreciate the business. He's not one of the big powerhouse companies, but I've liked a lot of their meals. So anyway, again, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next one. Have any questions? Comment below. And if you're not, I wouldn't mind if you like the video and subscribe as well. Excuse me. Alright, see ya.